This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Today, a clash between two teams from the Sunshine State that will resonate from Dade to Duval. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with a young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of the stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance in the SEC. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Florida's offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes a workhorse in this offense, Jaden Ball. This guy's one of the best running backs in all of college football, and he'll get the rock in this one.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formation.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Gators are flying down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Mays. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got it. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss. He can...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Florida. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive, they end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Florida Atlantic's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Ball. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pocket breaking down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowing up, getting that 3rd down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. Play is stopped as they check on an injured Gator. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rill will check on his condition. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside. It's Bernard. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Henry. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Bernard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pucks it out of the air. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air, looking to buy time. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The sure hands, it's Johnson. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he
makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Field goal is good. This is now a 7-point game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more bounce.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Yeah, and 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Finds his back in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. And now the ball is knocked free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right on the money. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Inside the 25. There's some room. Touchdown, Owls! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Working that left side now. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching it.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Gators will line up to punt it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lets it fly. Pass is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Oh, he makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Fires left. Got his man downfield. At the 35, he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the back. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Gators send out the punt unit. My goodness, he unloads on that one. All the way back to his 5-yard line. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bernard. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that Bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the head. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half, guys, we may have an upset brewing. As you know, this team came in here not highly ranked and highly regarded, but that doesn't matter. The players on the field have had something to say, and they are really taking this game to the home team. We'll see if there's an upset continuing here in the second half. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle? Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-the-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
Run in the red zone. It's ball. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. The extra point here would tie the game.
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they drew up over there on the sidelines, Ballmer.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play, right? After the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They weren't wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what just hit them.
Caught over the middle. It's Messer. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The run inside. It's Bernard. Got a little grass. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Messer. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Bernard. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck, no holes anywhere.
Under fire. He's got him. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air on second down. Here's the pressure. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. They'll try to run for it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick completion on the out. Touchdown, Owls! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
Man, that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And we'll stop play right now. We have an injury timeout. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Ball again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Let's go down to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Here on the Owls sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the star today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. On the draw, it's Bernard. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out the
1st down here as we dive into the college football season. A Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Maybe some room here. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on! With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. The Owls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside, it's Bernard. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here puts the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Pryor. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Gators look to keep this drive humming. Handoff for Ball. Nice move there. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on it and get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
From the red zone, it's Ball. Runs through the tackle. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Looking to throw. Here's a heat. The offense coughs it up.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in the field.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. There is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. On the run, it's Bernard. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Handoff to the single running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Bernard. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive play.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Got to find a completion on this one. Oh, they're after him. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. And who knows, maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.